El Jesso and print, El Jesso and print.
Yeah. Okay.
El Jesso and print, El Jesso and print.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so today I am joined by the magnificent, the wonderful, the also magnificent Gordon Ramsay. He will explain everything right now. Welcome to El Jesso and Friends. And today we are doing another segment of cooking with El Jesso.
Cooking with El Jesso. Cooking with El Jesso.
I'll be making the perfect chicken mac and cheese with the added ingredients, and we will see if it's good in the end. So, first step, you boil the water. It doesn't look like this water is boiled yet, so first we will do something while it is boiling, so let's just do that right now. Obviously, before you start this, you should probably cook some chicken. We have some pre-cooked chicken right here, so it works. So, while this is boiling, I will be cutting up the chicken to make it perfect. So, let's do that right now. The amount of chicken really depends on how big of a batch you're making. So then, you cut the chicken up. Okay, so now we got it perfectly diced up to put in there. Now that is on, we can go check out the boiling water again and see if it's actually boiling already. It does not seem like it is boiling yet, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit. While we're waiting, I guess I could explain something. So you might be wondering why I am so mean to adults, but so nice to children. It's because children are the future of America, and when adults can't even make the perfect risotto and their meat is raw, now, I can't even explain that. Children are the future. They make mistakes, but I can prevent them from being an idiot sandwich someday. So, you might have been wondering that. So, just keep that in mind. I will be using 2 boxes of mac and cheese because you never know how much you're going to need, and even if I don't eat all of it, I can just put it in a container and save it for later, because everything I make is probably going to be amazing, so it's better. You make this, you should probably put a strainer in the sink. I mean, unless you're a complete bloody idiot. So, alright, let's go check if this pot is boiling yet. Okay, now it is time to dump the mac and cheese noodles into the boiling pot. Do it ever so slightly so you not to braise the noodles. And then the second box. Okay, now that you have that in there, now all you two need to do is get a big spoon, preferably one with holes in it, because it makes it easier. And then you stir for an undetermined amount of time. So I guess I could skip all that part in this video because you don't want to just see Gordon Ramsay stir in a pot of noodles. So let's see. A little cook tip is, if you want to find out if your noodles are done, you take one out, you put it on the stove, and you try and break it. If it is tough to break with the spoon, then it is not done. If it is easy, that means that you're done. It's just the same process with making the perfect risotto. Okay, so El Jesso, I want you to do the most important part of this process. I want you to strain the noodles out of the pan, okay? And if you don't do it right, I will call you an idiot sandwich, and I will mean it. So you better do it right, just like making the perfect risotto. Bloody good job, El Jesso. It's okay that you left a few noodles in there because there was no water in there. Okay, so our next step is to put the strained noodles back in the pan. You put them back in the pan. Or get a bowl. It's not make it a big bowl. Make it a medium-sized bowl. Not one that you put your cereal in. Something about this size. And then you dump your noodles in there. Okay, so now next you take the cheese powder, you dump it in, and then you put milk and butter in there. So let's do that. Okay, so right now I got the cheese powder in there. Okay, you just gotta dump it in slowly, like when you're making the perfect risotto. Okay, so next I'm going to need the milk. Do this. You don't use a whole ton of milk. You use a little bit of milk. You go like this. Okay, that looks perfect. Now you gotta stir it. Stir a little bit before you put in the butter. You put in a dollop of butter and you put it in there, and then you stir it up. Smells good already. It smells like the perfect risotto. Now you dump in the chicken. Oops, a couple pieces fell over here. It's fine. And then you mix it in. You grab the ranch powder. Okay, you can buy it at the store. You don't need to use much. You just sprinkle it in. You can never really have too much, so just use however much you want. Okay, that's about good. And then you take that and you get the granulated garlic. You take that, you dump a few in. Yummy! Obviously, you gotta get the black pepper in there. We gotta get some of that in there. If you don't know right now, I am holding it with my chin and I am grinding it. Okay, so that's perfect. And then you get the salt. I've been holding these things for a while now. Okay, so now we got the salt and the pepper and every seasoning we need. And now, as you guessed it, we stir. Unfortunately, our taste tester is gone. So now I just got me and I got El Jesso, and we will both be trying our magnificent creation right here. I will go first. So this is actually El Jesso's recipe he came up with on the spot. But let me just say, it is delicious. It's almost as good. In fact, I think it is better than the perfect risotto. So, now, El Jesso, it is your turn. Alright, Gordon, let me try it. I guess that really shows. You got a recipe in mind, you make it. It is delicioso. All jokes aside, that dish is very adequate. It is really good. Yeah, bro, it's really good. Alright. Okay. Now, if you enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to thank my lovely co-host here, Gordon Ramsay. And have a wonderful day, y'all. Remember to try this dish and share it with your friends, but make sure to give me credit because yummers. P.S. If you watch this, Gordon Ramsay, I'm sorry for the terrible impression. Don't call me an idiot sandwich. Thank you.